as well. So this story is about a butterfly, and it's a story about struggles. So there was a man, and he was out in the wilderness, whatnot, and he saw a cocoon. So he saw a cocoon, and he saw a butterfly like trying to struggle to get through the cocoon, like try and get out of the cocoon. And he was watching this butterfly, and he was watching this butterfly struggle to get out. And this butterfly was like trying so hard to get out of the cocoon, like getting out, and butterfly just could not get out of the cocoon. So the man kept watching this. The man kept watching, and he just couldn't deal with watching this butterfly struggle so much. I mean, he was watching for about 15, 20 minutes. So finally, this man grabbed like a little, like a tool, and chiseled the cocoon and helped the butterfly emerge from this cocoon. But when this guy helped the butterfly emerge from the cocoon, he was breaking off the cocoon, he noticed that once the butterfly was out of this cocoon, it had like a swollen, shriveled body. The wings were too small to fly. His body was just so shriveled, so swollen. All right. And what this man didn't know is the butterfly needed the struggle. That's the universe. That's God's way of making that butterfly stronger and building up its strength through the wings. So this man was trying to help. This man was seeing the butterfly struggling in the cocoon. This man tried to help by breaking open the cocoon, helping the butterfly. The butterfly ended up being swollen with small wings, and the butterfly could never fly. Butterfly could never fly because that man took the struggle of trying to crack out of that cocoon for the butterfly. The butterfly always was just swollen, always had those small wings. It's about struggle. That story is about struggle. And that's the end of the story. So that story is about struggle. We don't know what anybody else is going through. We don't know what their struggles are going to lead, where they're going to lead to in the future. We just don't know. And it's good to help people. For me, what I got out of this story, it's good to help people. But at the same time, people need their struggle. They need to grow. That's how they build their wings, through the struggle. What's up, everyone on TikTok? I'm on YouTube Live. Just doing a Dharma talk here, talking about struggle. So with that story of the butterfly, breaking that cocoon, reduce the butterfly struggle. The guy was trying to help. Butterfly can't fly anymore because his body is swollen. His wings are too small. So right now we're going through struggles. We're all in quarantine. We're worried. I send you all positive, healthy, happy vibes to all your family out there. Just be safe, be positive. We're all struggling here. So we got to use these struggles, to grow, build, write. And I've been writing a lot. And that's my next thing I want to talk about is, I'm cooped up. I'm in here. I'm a creator. I write memes on Instagram. I do TikTok videos. So I'm always creating. And I stumbled upon morning pages. So morning pages, I don't know if you've ever heard, say it in the chat if you've heard of morning pages, but it is a great practice. And I've added it to my morning routine. And I'll go over it. Morning pages, it was created by Julia Cameron. So the Artist's Way. Julia Cameron wrote the Artist's Way. And I will put a link to this website that I have here. But basically, I'll let you know what morning pages is. So morning pages is the first thing you do when you wake up. So the first thing you do when you wake up, you grab a pen, you grab some paper, and you write for 3 pages. So you write for 3 pages. First thing you do when you wake up, it's called stream of consciousness. It's a creativity exercise, and it's a way to clear your mind. It's a way to get all the weeds out of your mind, clear your mind. So first thing you do when you wake up, write 3 pages, freehand, pen and paper. And if you don't know what to write about, just write, I don't know what to write for 3 pages. But I'm pretty sure you're going to know what to write about because things are just going to flow off the page. So I've been doing this for a couple of weeks now, and it's been amazing. Like my creativity has blown up, my anxiety, my stress, the things that I'm going through, these struggles that I'm going through, I write it out, I get it on paper. And with morning pages, you don't have to read it later. It doesn't have to be readable. If you worry that someone else is going to read your morning pages, then burn it, shred it, get rid of it, throw it away, because it's just for you to get it on paper. It's just for you to write. So morning pages, highly recommend it. If you haven't tried morning pages, try it and give it a week or two. I'm sure after the first couple of days, you're going to be writing things out. When I started, my first couple of days, I was like psychotic. I'm like, how do I have these thoughts in my head? Just getting them out, get some anger out, get some anxiety out, frustration, whatever. And then now my morning pages are more, they're more like, how am I going to get stuff done today? Like, what are my to-do lists? How can I make this process better? So it's good to just write and get all the stuff out of your head, all those weeds out of your head, clear all those thoughts out with morning pages in the morning. And it's very simple. So just grab pen, paper, write 3 pages first thing you do when you wake up. It takes me about 20 to 30 minutes to do morning pages. And it's one of my favorite things to do. And if you have time, you can always do them at night too. You can do evening pages. You can do them really at any time. It's the most effective if you do it first thing in the morning, because you just have all those thoughts from sleeping, from dreaming. Your subconscious mind is always awake. So your subconscious mind is always awake. Even when you're sleeping, your subconscious mind is working through things. It's figuring stuff out. So when you wake up, you write it, you get it on paper, it just gets flowing, you get all that junk out of your mind, and then you can get on with your day. So that's what I do in the morning pages. Then I meditate 20 minutes a day. First thing I do when I wake up. So that's about, let's say, 30 to 45 minutes of my day right there. And then I take a 30-minute walk. So Starla Moon on TikTok, what is up? How's it going? But yeah, it is, the story with the butterfly really helps me out when I think of struggles. I come back to that story of the butterfly. And we still want to help people out. We still want to help them, like, if they're struggling, but we really need to discern, like, am I helping them, like, with this struggle, or do they need to go through this struggle? So I'm going to read some comments here. I got some comments from TikTok. Be More Artsy says, I started my day with affirmations today. Thanks to you. I'll try this tomorrow. Awesome, Artsy. Affirmations are amazing. So I've been writing affirmations. I've been writing poetry during this whole virus thing. And morning pages really help. So, like, we're going through a struggle. We're figuring out, how are we going to get through this? And there's a lot of energy. So there's a lot of energy that's, like, built up, especially for me. I'm at home now. So I have a lot of energy built up. I have a lot of creative energy. So how can I harness this creative energy? And I've been writing more. I've been writing poetry. I've been writing more memes. I've been doing these lives. I've been teaching online classes. So when you have struggles, you just got to figure out, like, where is the solution in the struggle? Because there's always a solution in the struggle. Just like the butterfly. The butterfly's getting out of that cocoon, and it's struggling, and it sucks, but, like, it needs that to fly. So embrace your struggles, everyone. Whatever you're going through, embrace your struggles. It's only temporary. It's only temporary. Good times temporary, bad times temporary, highs and lows, they come and go. Struggles are always going to be there. And embrace that. Embrace your struggles. Got some more comments. If you're on YouTube, you can comment in here, ask any questions, say anything, share what you think. I'm going to read here from Colin. You've helped me. I've meditated for 20 years, but I'm using this time to up my practice, and it helps. Yes, Colin, awesome. Time to up your practice, up your meditation, time to go inward. This is a great time, to dig deep and do some self-work during this time. And I've been watching a lot of stuff on, especially yoga, because I'm a yoga teacher, but on relaxation. And how important it is to relax. It's so important to relax. Our immune system works better when we're relaxing. Our immune system works better when relaxing. So when we're stressed, our immune system doesn't care about getting us healthy because it just wants to get us away from the danger. Like if you're running away from a tiger, like you think your immune system is going to try and fight off diseases, or is it going to get all your blood to your vital organs, like to your legs and to your arms, to run and get the hell out of there? I got from Tyler, can you help with anxiety? So Tyler has a question, can you help with anxiety? That anxiety is something that I struggle with daily, and it's one of the main reasons why I practice yoga, do yoga, and teach yoga, and meditate and do morning pages, is because anxiety. One thing that really helps me out personally with anxiety is coming back to the present moment. All right. And I teach this to my son as well. I don't know, just whenever I'm teaching my son or I'm teaching like a student, that's like really where I do my long-term learning as well, because I can talk about it and I can process it and I can see it in a different perspective. So there was a night my son he's just having anxiety. He was 8 at the time, and he heard something on the news or saw something at school. I don't know what it was. And he was just really, had anxiety about it. And I asked him, like, how are you feeling right now? Like, how are you feeling this moment? He was, in bed, getting ready to sleep. I'm like, how are you feeling in this moment? And he's like, I'm good in this moment. I'm safe. I'm healthy. I'm like, okay, so are you healthy right now? It's like, yeah, I'm healthy right now. And we just went over like his present moment situation and like how he was doing in his present moment. And then we went through a gratitude list. Like, what are you grateful for? You got roof over your head, you got water, just went over a gratitude list, and then he was fine. And that's what really helps me out when I get caught up in this anxiety or get caught up in panic attacks. I acknowledge it. So I acknowledge anxiety, like, hi, anxiety, I see you, because it wants to be acknowledged. That energy wants to be acknowledged. So when you're feeling anxiety, you say, hi, anxiety, how are you doing? I see you. You're back today. Like, what's up? Acknowledge your anxiety. And then 2, like, use a tool. So breath work is great for me. And just a simple breath work, like slowing your exhale down. So you inhale 4 count. So inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you exhale 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and you exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you do that for about 5 to 10 minutes, and your body, like, you're going to forget your anxiety because your body is breathing, it's relaxing, because what you do with your body affects your mind. Your body's a subconscious mind. And then the third thing, mantra work for anxiety. So saying a mantra, I am safe, out loud. I am safe. I am peace. I am calm. I am relaxed. I am. I am is one of the most powerful mantras. Like, we're humans and we have the capacity to say I am. We have the capacity to say mantras. We have the capacity to affect our mental state. So acknowledge anxiety, see that it's there, wave to it, say hi. Second, breathe. Inhale 4 count, exhale 5 count. And then third thing, use mantras. So I hope that helps, Tyler. Annie, I'm going back to school. Hi. I'm reading, everyone on YouTube, I'm reading comments on TikTok. If you have any comments on YouTube, add them there. Mivita says, how do you know you're meditating the right way? So great question on that. How do you know you're meditating the right way? So there's so many different meditations out there. So many different meditations. You can mindfulness meditation, which is coming back to the present moment. There's creative visualizations, manifestation meditations. So I personally, when I first started meditating, I gave myself 90 days that I was just going to try meditation every single day, 90 days. I was going to try it. If I didn't like it, I was going to quit. I didn't see any benefit to meditation until day 77 out of 90 days. And I'm saying this because it just takes time. And I was trying all different types of meditation. And then finally it just clicked on day 77, like, wow, like, I love meditation. So there's really no right or wrong way to meditate. There's no right or wrong way. There's suggestions, like, for example, you don't necessarily want to meditate in your bed, like laying down in your bed, because your brain goes to sleep when you're laying down. Your rhythm, your circadian rhythm just wants to sleep when you're laying in your bed. So I just really recommend finding a comfortable space in your house. Find like your meditation spot, your comfortable space. Throw a yoga mat down or a blanket. Find a bolster, a pillow, and try and sit upright when you meditate. But if you're laying down, you're lying on your back, it's totally fine as well. But just avoid the bed. And you can't do it. You can't do it wrong. It's just a consistent practice. So you need to consistently meditate for like 30 days to 60 days to really see an impact there. So yes, thank you for the questions there. But yeah, this Dharma talk, it's embracing the struggle and it's embracing new practices and figuring out how to, how to deal with the anxiety or how to deal with your struggles. Asking questions is what I've learned a great thing, because when you ask yourself a question, your subconscious mind listens. And when you ask yourself a question, just maybe ask like such a ridiculous question, like, how can I do this totally different? And then your subconscious mind will start thinking and start figuring out different ways. An awesome trick I learned, if you are having problems with like making a decision, if you have problems with making a decision, for example, if you have two different directions to get somewhere, all right, and you just can't figure out, your mind can't figure out what to do. So what you do is mentally, you visualize each situation and how it would go. So if you're going to point A to B and you have directions and you have two different ways, visualize which way, each way. And then your brain's going to figure out, after you do that exercise, your brain's going to just automatically figure out what the most efficient, what the best route is. So if you have a problem with a decision, visualize every single option of your decision and your brain will figure it out for you. So check that. It's a little life hack there. Yeah, be in the solution. Yes, everyone. Vivita, you're welcome. What kind of impact? What kind of impact on meditation? Impact on meditation. On day 77, I realized like this is really helping me out mentally. I'm more relaxed, but I have more creativity. So I'm more relaxed and I have more creativity when I meditate. I figure things out. And my meditation my go-to meditation is just mindfulness meditation. So that's mindfulness meditation. I do other meditations as well. But what I do with mindfulness meditation is just 20 minutes in the morning. I throw on some music on either YouTube or Amazon Prime Music or Spotify. And I just pay attention to my breath. So I start with my breath. I pay attention to my breath and I'm just observing my breath. So I just observe it in and out, in through the nose, out through the nose. And I'm just paying attention to my breath. And that's for about 5 minutes, just because like anything, if you get into anything, like you need to have time for your body to settle. Just like yoga or just like a workout, you need to warm up. Like you need your body to settle. So when I start meditating, I just focus on my breath, just in and out, paying attention to my breath. My thoughts are going to go everywhere. I'm going to think about the meeting or whatever. But I just come back to the breath. And then I come back to the body. So I come back to the body. I like scan my body. And then I just pay attention to the thoughts in my mind. So like I'm watching a movie, I'm observing the present moment, breathing, observing the breath, observing the body, and then observing my mind. So I'm observing the thoughts. I'm watching the thoughts come in and come out. Got another question here. It's Eric says, what do you think about my recent question? Let me see. Let me look at your recent question, Eric. Let me pull it up here. Looking through the questions here. I don't see it. If you can type it again, Eric. I didn't see your question. Sorry about that. But yeah, overthinking it too is one of those things that I get myself into, is just overthinking meditation or overthinking yoga or overthinking this virus or overthinking my struggles where I'm at right now. And I have to tell myself, just stop overthinking it, get into action, just do one thing today. Just do one thing today. We're about ready to get into the meditation. So, any other questions before we meditate? And if you're on TikTok, you can just hang out, you can stay on live, and you can meditate. We're just going to do a mindfulness meditation. We're just going to do a simple mantra. So, any questions on YouTube or any questions on TikTok before we do the meditation? Anyone? But yeah, there's so many different meditations out there. Don't overthink it. Just find a comfortable spot to meditate. Close your eyes and pay attention to your breath. Start doing it for 2 minutes a day, and then build your way up. Then maybe the next month it's 5 minutes, and then month 2 you're doing it for 10 minutes. All right, everybody, find your comfortable space. We're going to meditate. I'm going to lead you through a meditation here. So find a comfortable space. Remove any glasses if you have glasses. All right, hope everyone can see me here. We're going to do a nice mindfulness meditation. If you've never meditated before, this is perfect for you. Zero expectations. Don't have any expectations. If this is your first time meditating, zero expectations. All right. So you can find a comfortable spot. You can sit on a chair, wherever you're at. You can sit on the floor. You can sit on a bolster. You can sit on a mat or a pillow. You can lie down if you like. Lay on your back. Just avoid being on your bed if you're on your bed, because you might fall asleep. All right, so find your comfortable spot and just close your eyes. So just allow the eyes to close. Just gently. There you go. And it's just your natural breath here. So it's just your natural breath in and out. Nothing to do, nothing to control. You've been breathing all your life, so it's just your natural breath in and out. In through the nose, out through the nose. Just allow the jaw to relax. Allow the shoulders to relax. Just observing the breath. So you're watching the breath, you're observing it, you're noticing the inhales, and you're noticing the exhales. Just noticing those inhales and noticing the exhales. There you go, good job. Now just take a scan of your body, check in with your body from the toes, the feet and the ankles, and up the legs, in the thighs and the fingertips, around the wrists and the hands, into the hips, into the torso, up the arms, and the shoulders. Feel the shoulders relaxing. Throat relaxes, back of the neck relaxes. Jaw starts to relax. Just feel the back of the head, around the jaw starting to relax. Tip of the nose starting to relax. Brow line starts to relax. Forehead. Eyelids are relaxing. Eyes relaxing. And you're just feeling this calm, feeling this relaxation in the body. Nice and smooth and steady. And then just observe the mind. So observe your thoughts. Allow the thoughts to roll in and roll out, just like you're watching a movie. Just watch the thoughts roll in and roll out. Nothing to do, nothing to control, just observe. And if any particular thought spirals you out of the present moment and it's intense, just come back to scanning the body and just come back to paying attention to the breath. So they work off each other. So you start with observing the breath, start observing the body, and then observe the thoughts, the mind. You're feeling this wave of relaxation throughout the body. You're feeling relaxed, and you're exactly where you need to be right here, right now. Your breath is smoothing out, feeling relaxed, and allowing those thoughts to roll in and roll out. Keeping those to-do lists wiped clean. Just finding that calm. Nice and smooth. Doing a great job. Just feeling that body starting to relax, feeling that wave of relaxation throughout the body. We're going to start to say a mantra. So on the inhale, just say to yourself, I am. And on the exhale, say to yourself, calm. So inhale, I am. Exhale, calm. Inhale, I am. Exhale, calm. Inhale, I am. Exhale, calm. Just keep that going to yourself. Tell yourself the mantra. Don't overthink it. Just breathe and say the mantra. Inhale, I am. Exhale, calm. Soaking up those good vibes, feeling that calming energy. Just feeling the breath, feeling the body, feeling the mind. Just knowing this mantra, you can come back to it all day today if you'd like, or whenever you need to. You can inhale, I am, and exhale, calm. Start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Maybe shaking out the shoulders a little bit. Eyes are opening. Eyes are opening. And there is your meditation, everybody. Namaste on that. How are y'all feeling? Y'all feeling calm now? Just give some time for y'all to come back to your meditation after your meditation. But yeah, that is just a simple meditation, simple mantra meditation, mindfulness. You just focus on the breath. So you start with the breath, focusing on the breath and just observing the breath. That's it. You've been breathing all your life. You know how to breathe. You just focus on your breath. There is breathing techniques and things that we can do, but just on a simple mindfulness meditation, it's just your natural breath. Focus, pay attention to your breath. The second thing is just pay attention to the body. See how your body's feeling. Scan your body from the tip of your toes to your shoulders to the crown of your head. Pay attention, and then just pay attention to the thoughts. So as you notice your thoughts, you observe your thoughts, then you can just notice what's there. So just like morning pages, when you write morning pages in the morning, it's good to just see what your thoughts are, see what they're there, because we have so many underlying thoughts in our subconscious mind that we just don't know what is there. And mindfulness meditation and like journaling gets those thoughts up, and you can see what your subconscious mind is doing. Like 98% of what's going on in our world through our eyes is in our subconscious mind. Like our subconscious mind's powerful. So that's why you gotta say mantras. You gotta say nice things to yourself. Whenever you're talking about yourself, say nice things to yourself. Whenever you're doing meditations, nice mantra work will really help because it gets in that subconscious mind for you. So that's why meditation is wonderful for me, because I can see what's in my mind. I can see what's in my subconscious. And just having awareness. Awareness is so important. Awareness is so important because then you know where you can put attention to. Just being aware of what is going on in your mind. So, hope that helped. Let me know if you have any questions. We're a little over 30 minutes today. Marianne, you're so welcome. Thank you, everybody who joined. Message me if you have any questions on Instagram, yogi_Brian, Bryan, or go to my website, yogibrian.com. There is a contact button there. I do all this donation-based. I teach classes too online. So if you need to do some yoga online, I do it through Zoom, yogibrian.com. You can check out my class schedule there. It's all donation-based. And what that means to me is donation-based. If right now it's kind of a crazy time, it's a tough time. People are struggling financially. So if you don't have money to donate, totally fine. Just do something nice for someone else. So if you take a class, if you go and take a yoga class, or if you do a Dharma talk here, or if you consume any of the content and you don't have any money to donate, totally fine. Just help somebody else out. Energy exchange. So just share love with someone, do an energy exchange with someone else, teach someone something that you learned, and that is a donation to me. So it's really just energy exchange, spreading the love, do something nice for someone else, share some content for someone else. But yeah, yogibrian.com. Come check out classes with me. Tomorrow I have a class at 6 p.m. Pacific time, Monday, Wednesday, and then Tuesday, Thursdays, 7 a.m., and Saturdays, 8:15 a.m. So hope you all join me there. Message me if you have any questions about yoga or meditation or anything. Be happy to answer anything you have. And I hope you have a great rest of your day today. If it's Sunday for you, happy Sunday. If some of you are listening from Australia, I know it's like Monday there. You're in the future. But yes, have a great rest of your day. One more question here, or I got a comment here from It's Med Lynn. Lyme disease and fibromyalgia. Can you recommend where I should start with yoga? First off, like anytime you have a medical condition, definitely talk with your doctor first. If your doctor says you can do yoga, amazing, then I would start small. So I have some YouTube classes that you can check out. Some 30-minute good vibe yoga flows. It's good to just start. Yoga with Adriene is great. Check that out. Yoga with Adriene has like so many different like classes. She's been doing it for such a long time. So I would try online, but there's so many right now, there's so many teachers online. So you can find something that works for you and start small. So start small. I would maybe do 10 minutes of yoga a day, or not a day, but like 4 times a week, just 10 minutes. So start small, build up. That's something I really have to tell myself because I'm a fast starter. So whenever I start something, I go all in and then I burn myself out. So start small, talk to your doctor. If you're able to do yoga, start small, go online, Yoga with Adriene, or check out my YouTube. I have some classes on there. Have a great day, everyone. Sending you all the good vibes, all the love, all the healthy, good vibes, just all your way to you and your family. Namaste.